just do a little bit of movement. So you can start by being seated. Now, if this is too uncomfortable on your pelvis, you can sit on some cushions and take the pressure off, or you can come onto your knees and just sit on your heels. So find that nice, comfortable seated position. And then you're going to bring hands to baby. So there's a mudra called Yoni Mudra, so you connect your thumb and your first finger and you're almost making a diamond shape. And you're going to just bring that down to baby. Then you're going to draw the crown of your head up nice and tall. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. And just imagine that you're starting that inhale from the baby all the way up to the top of your chest, to your neck, and then you're exhaling all the way down to baby. So you're just starting to slow that breath down, inhaling all the way up, and then exhaling all the way down. And then after this next inhale, your exhale is going to come out through your mouth, but it's going to be called golden thread breath. So it's a really small opening of the mouth, and you're imagining that you've got this golden thread and you're blowing it out of your mouth. So you're not opening the whole mouth. So take a nice inhale in, and then exhale out through the mouth. Nice and slowly. Inhaling in, and then exhale out through the mouth. Last one in your own time. Inhaling in, and then exhale out through the mouth. And then you're going to reach both arms up overhead. Connect your palms, seal that energy in. Bring your right hand by your right hip and gently go over to the side. So it's a nice side stretch. You can do this if you're sitting on your heels as well, or whilst you're on your cushion. Left hand down, right arm up and over to the side. Nice and slowly. And then again, back over to the right, left arm up and over. Up and over to the left. Still trying to keep that inhale and exhale nice and slow. And then coming back to centre. Now you're going to gently twist round. If you've got room, if bump isn't taking over, you can bring your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you to support, and you're gently just twisting that torso round. Keeping your nose in line with the middle bit of your chest. And then you're coming round to the other side. Again, just gently twisting. And then you're going to come back to centre. You're going to interlace your hands and you're going to push your hands forward and just arch your back, drop your chin to your chest. So you're reaching forward and then turn those palms facing out and reach up. And then again, bring those palms facing forward, reach forward as long as baby will allow, and then reach those arms up. Last one, bring those palms. So it's almost like that cat position when you do cat-cow, and then palms facing up. And then release those hands. You're going to come into a tabletop position. So you're going to make sure that your hips are over your knees and your shoulders are over your wrists. Now the tendency is to just let baby hang down. Do not let your pelvis tilt. You want a nice flat back all the time. You want to keep that lower back nice and strong. So try not to tilt that pelvis. Keep it nice and flat. And you're just going to bring your hips down to the right. Down to the right, sweep them round and up. So you're just slowly finding that movement, nice and slow, listening to your body, listening to baby, then change direction, bringing it round. then you're going to come back to that tabletop position again. Conscious, you're almost pushing into that small back. You just want to really, really support that. So you're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to arch your back. So we're just doing the cat position of the cat-cow, and then you come back to flat back. Take that nice inhale, exhale, creating that space behind your heart. And then tabletop position. One more, arching that back. And then come back. Really trying to be conscious of that smaller back. You're just going to bring that right knee out and draw a little circle with it. So just gentle with your hips here, nice and slowly, and then reverse, bringing that knee round. And then you're going to kickstand that foot out to the side. Inhale, reach those arms up. And then as you exhale, just slide that hand down the right, left arm up and over. And then you're going to come over to the other side. So either hand can be on hip or hand resting on the floor to support yourself. Bringing that right arm up and over. And then again, over to the right, stretching that left side, supporting yourself, and then bringing that right arm up and over. Bringing yourself back, hands down to support yourself. And then you're just going to keep that leg straight, lift it up behind you. Really conscious of that lower back again. So you're just going to here either bring your fingertips to the earth or lift them up, creating that nice long line. And then slowly bring that hand and that knee down. Bring that left knee out to the side. You're going to do 3 circles in one direction and then 3 in the other. Trying to evenly put that weight through your hands and your knee that's on the ground. And then after that third rotation, kick standing that foot out to the side. Reaching those arms up, nice and tall. Bring that left hand down that left leg, right arm up and over. And then coming over to the other side, hand on hip or hand on the floor to support yourself. Coming back. One more each side in your own time. If you haven't moved for a while, you might find this just a little bit stiff. So just find your own time, bringing that hands and that, keeping that leg straight. You're going to lift that leg straight behind you. And then again, either opposite hand, fingertips on the mat or extending them straight. Just finding that balance. And then slowly bringing that hand down. Widen your knees so they're as wide as the mat and bring your hips over to your heels. So you're coming down into that child's pose. So you're going to walk your hands forward and then just sink in to this pose. Slowly start to walk your hands over to the right. Bring that left hand on top of the right. Really slowing that breath down. No rush, just keep the movement slow. Then left hand over to the left hand side of the mat. Right hand on top of that left hand. And then slowly walking those hands back to centre. Lifting those hips up. And bringing those knees underneath those hips. Coming onto your fingertips, so you're creating that space in front of you. You're going to sweep that right foot in between your hands. So you're coming into that lunge here. Keep that knee just over the ankle. Inhale, reach those arms up. No back bends here, nice and straight. So you're going to inhale, reach, exhale, draw those elbows back. Lift that heart up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, back. Then you're coming to your half split, so you're straightening that right leg. And then you're going to bring your hands down to the earth to support you. You're going to inhale, bring your toes in towards your body. Exhale, point those toes away. So you might need a couple of blocks or books to support you. If your bump is getting a bit big, inhale in, toes in towards the body. Exhale, point those toes away. One more, inhale in, exhale away. Then you're bringing that weight forward. Bring your hands to the earth to support you. Bring that right knee back. And then you're going to walk your hands forward into puppy pose. So you're sinking that chest down, keeping your hip above your knees. Slowly sinking that heart into the earth. And then slowly walking those hands underneath your shoulders. Coming onto your fingertips, bringing that left foot through. Depending how far along you are, you might need to help your foot through so it's in between your hands. Inhale, reach those arms up. Again, no back bends here, just keeping nice and straight. Inhale, reach, exhale, elbows back behind you. Scoot that energy up and then draw it in towards you and baby. Last one, inhaling as you reach, exhale back. Bringing those hands down to the earth, either onto blocks or on the mat to come to those half splits. So you're going to inhale, draw those toes in towards your body, exhale, point them away. Inhale in, exhale away. One more. And then you're going to bring that weight forward. Using your fingertips to create that space in front of your chest, bring that left knee back. And then again, walk back down into puppy. So sinking that chest down, open up those shoulders. Resting your forehead on the mat if you want to, keeping those hips above those knees. And then you're slowly going to walk yourself back onto your heels. Interlace your hands back behind you, and you're going to draw them down to the earth. So you're thinking about opening up that chest, opening up those shoulders. And then you're just going to bring those clasped hands to your left hip. So almost like they're snuggling into that hip, and then you're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And then slowly bring that head back up to central, hands back behind you, drawing them down, and then nestling them into that right side. Bringing that right ear to that right shoulder. And then coming back to center. You're going to bring one hand to your heart and one hand to baby. Take that nice inhale. You're going to open up your chest. So inhale, lift that heart up to sky. And then exhale, curling into yourself and baby, arching your back. Inhale, lifting that heart. Taking a sip of that air in. And then exhale, curling in. One more again, lift that heart up to the sky. Exhale, coming in. And then this time you're going to come up onto your knees. So inhale, lift that chest. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift that heart up. Exhale, lower that bum down to your heels. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale down. And then bring both hands down in front of you. You're going to flip your toes here and come into your Yogi Squat. So here, if you can, you don't have to have your feet flat on the ground. You can roll up a blanket so that they're under your heels, or try and find that foot placement that works for you. So you're going to connect your palms and then bring your triceps to the inside of your knees. As you inhale, you're lifting your heart nice and gently. Exhale, you're reaching forward. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, forward. Inhale, trying to bring those hands to heart center. And then exhale, fold forward. Bringing your hands down to the earth, keeping them there, slowly lifting your bottom up to the sky. And then you're slowly going to curl yourself all the way up. Inhale, reaching those arms up, overhead, connect those palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale, reaching up, connect those palms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Really trying to open up those shoulders, reaching up nice and tall, and then slowly coming down. If you're at the bottom of your mat, or at the top, we want our right foot at the front of the mat, and then we're going to come into Warrior 2. So we're going to place that left heel down, bend that front knee, and then you're just going to rest that right elbow onto that right thigh. Circle this left arm up and around 3 times, reaching up nice and tall, doing it in your own time. And then you're going to come up into that Warrior 2, looking over that right hand. And then slowly straighten that right leg, coming into triangle. So you're going to tip that right hand down, stack that left hand on top. Trying to open up that chest, keep legs strong, bring those arms down, point that right toe towards the long edge of your mat. You're coming into a squat. You're going to find baby with that Yoni Mudra again, so thumb and first finger. Sink in nice and low. So you may need to do some adjusting. If you've got problems with your pelvis, keep your legs closer together. And then as you, in your squat, you're going to inhale, reach those arms up. And then as you exhale, cactus arms out. Come back to find baby. Inhale, reach those arms up. Cactus arms out. Back to baby. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Bring those hands to heart center. Release those legs. Nice. Pointing those left toes towards the edge of the mat. Right heel is down, coming into that Warrior 2 on the other side. So that left heel is down, resting that left arm up, and then you're circling that right arm. Have we just done that? No. Sorry guys. So reaching that right arm up, circling that arm, nice and slowly. And then coming back to that Warrior 2, looking over that left hand. And then straightening that left leg, coming to triangle. So you're finding that hand placement, whether it be ankle, shin, but stacking that right arm up. So shoulder, wrists are all in line. And then coming back, pointing that left toe towards the long edge of your mat. Finding that squat again and finding baby. So that Yoni Mudra, thumb, first finger. Almost like that diamond shape. Come back. Find that placement. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, cactus arms out. Come back to baby. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Nice and strong in those legs. Slow breath. Reach up, and then cactus arms out. Hands to heart center, release those legs, bringing that left foot through to meet right foot. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and tall. Connect those palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. You're now going to find your tree position. So here again, connect with baby. And you're going to really root that right foot into the earth. Find your foot placement. So whether it be toes on the ground, heel on your calf, inside of your calf, or above your knee, just not on your knee joint. So wherever you are, find that placement. Today I'm low. And then just find that balance. If you're all over the place, just bring it down a step. So I'm a bit wobbly with my leg up here. My leggings are not right. I blame my leggings, not my balance. So I'm bringing it to the inside of my calf. And then whilst you're here, just drop your shoulders down, draw the crown of your head up nice and tall. And then you're going to inhale, reach those arms up and wide, if you can. And then nice and controlled, extend that left leg out, and then a little tip over to the right. Come back to center, connect those palms, hands to heart center, root that left foot down to the earth. Come back to Yogi Mudra. Find that foot placement on the other side. You may find it slightly different. So again, just check in, make sure you're not gripping with your toes, draw the crown of your head up nice and tall, drop your shoulders down, and then if you can, you can hang out here, if you can, bring your arms up and wide, and then slowly and controlled release that leg out to the side, tip over to the left. Come back to center, root that right foot, connect those palms, hands to heart center. You're going to walk your feet slightly wider than your hips. Bringing your hands down to the earth, bending your knees, and as soon as your hands, it doesn't matter how much your knees are bent, as soon as your hands are on the earth, you're slowly going to bring that bottom down for that Yogi Squat again. Get good at it. I read one book and it said 15 squats a day. So you're going to bring that right hand onto the earth, reach that left arm up to the sky. Again, you can roll that blanket or put a block underneath your heels to support you, or under your bottom, whatever makes you more comfortable. Left hand down, right arm up to the sky. Gently twisting. Slowly bring that hand down, walk your hands forward, bring your knees down, and then you're going to come onto your bottom. So you're going to bring the soles of your feet together into your Cobblers Pose. So your heels can be either further away from your body or close in, depending on what is comfortable on your hips. Being aware to not push yourself too much because of all the relaxing in your body. So you can bring your hands to your feet, and then you're just going to bring that chest forward, just to help. Your hands are just there to help you a little bit, so you can just bring yourself down. Draw that chin to your chest, and then just find that slow breath again. And then see if you can go a little bit deeper. And then slowly bringing yourself up. You're going to bring that left heel towards that left bottom, and then just cross that, right heel to right bottom, left heel just in front. So it's almost like you're crossing your legs, but it's slightly wider. And then you're just going to reach your arms up, and as much as baby's going to allow it, see if you can fold over. Fingertips to the earth, and then slowly walk them over to the right. And then slowly over to the left. Trying to keep your bottom on the floor the whole time, so don't let it lift. If it's starting to lift, bring your hands back towards the centre. Walking your hands back to centre, bringing yourself up. You're going to swap legs. So you're going to bring that left leg, left heel towards that left bottom, and then right leg just in front. So again, you're not really like crossing your legs, you're kind of lining them in front of each other. And then inhale, reach up nice and tall. And again, as much as baby will allow, reach forward. And hopefully you can feel it slightly different because of the cross of your legs. So walk those hands on those fingertips over to the left Keeping the sit bones down the whole time. And then just exploring where feels good. You don't have to be static. Then walk over to the right. And then slowly coming back to center, walking yourself up, releasing those legs, both feet flat on the floor. Depending on how far along you are, we're going to do reverse box. So we're going to bring our fingertips into our bottom, feet flat, and then you're lifting your hips up to the sky, allowing your head to relax. So you should be feeling that in your shoulders. If that's not available to you because bump is too big, just bring your feet wider than your hips, and then still keep those fingertips in towards your bottom and lift that chest. If you're in that reverse box, remember to breathe. And then slowly bringing that bottom down. Just adjust your hands and widen your feet so they're as wide as the mat. Just drop your knees over to the right, turning your head over to the left. So you're gently twisting. And then up and over to the other side, turning that head over to the right. And then up and over again to the right. This time, you're going to sweep that left arm up, push those hips forward. Slowly lower, bringing that left hand to the mat, knees up and over to the left, sweeping that right arm up. If you want to, just keep your hips on the ground. If not, push your hips up to the sky. And then slowly lower. Coming back to center, and then you're going to find yourself into your Shavasana. So if you are 30 weeks or over, you need to be on your left hand side. If not, you can find a nice position, protecting your lower back. So sometimes what's nice is your feet are wide and you're just knocking your knees together. If not, you're laying on your left hand side, slowly finding that nice comfortable position. So prop yourself up with pillows. Just take those few moments, get a blanket over you. And then just bring your attention to you and baby. So you can bring hands to baby if you want. Close your eyes. Slowly bringing that attention to your breath. So slowly making sure your face is relaxed. Your shoulders are sinking deep into the mat. You're fully inhaling and exhaling. Just trying to find that little bit of stillness. Remembering you're breathing for two, you're loving for two. Just trying to bring that stillness to your body and your mind. Allowing your body to sink deeper into the mat. Fully expanding your chest as you breathe. And if your hands are resting on your body, just noting the rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. Allowing yourself to stay here for a few moments, have the time. If not, slowly start to bring attention to your fingers and your toes, rotating your wrists, rotating your ankles, one direction and then the other. And allowing yourself to go onto your side if you're not already. And with your movement slow, keeping your eyes closed, bring yourself seated. Where you can draw the crown of your head up nice and tall, drop your shoulders down, bring hands to baby. Just take that moment of stillness and connection, slowing your heart rate down, relaxing your nervous system. Sweeping your arms up overhead, connect your palms, seal that energy in, and then bring your hands down to heart center. Connecting with your breath, feeling at peace, ease, and grounded. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye, honouring the light in you and honouring the light in all those around you. Surrender yourself forward. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, guys.